if you put your eyes as maybe Lyncas is in trouble.
Myrwn is going to run into
Yes,
this. Elyoya comes in as well.
Flash out here.
This does indeed flash as much by Elyoya. Double flash as well. Myrwn, remember, he's just going to auto him down in its first blood with Elyoya's invade.
And I mean, people said that when the map changed like this, you cannot do level 1 plays anymore, but here MKOI's prep is fantastic.
He won't flash out. He knows he's dead. Kill over to Naak Nako. That's what you want. But in the end, shared by Lyncas, 150 gold for him. And again, finally works Vitality.
And Myrwn knew it. He was trying to play patient, but he saw the Naak Nako was looking to freeze the wave and stepped up, and it was to his demise.
Fleshy.
He could go and check for Lyncas right now.
A little 5 Elyoya goes into fog, pulls out the cyclone, the stun down, the arrow layers down everything on Fleshy and on Core as well. True Shot Barrage gets buffered, but now Carzzy in trouble. Tries to find Elyoya, but the damage is still good enough from Alvaro. He's hitting everything right now. It's Carzzy tries to kite and weave, but he's bonked. As let's see. I mean, Vitality on the back burner off that level 1 is still feels like such a fantastic opening from MKOI.
Supa stepping up.
There's the arrow right in his face. Humanoid, though, looking for the unleashed power. Supa almost does.
stepping
He
down.
does. He thought he could trade him, and Humanoid just pressed the no button. Won't be laughing about it then. Elyoya angle up in the top lane. Naak Nako's quite deep.
It's so hard to gank in Anivia. He has Swifty's boots. He's so fast.
Equalizer's going to start it though. Flash Frost onto Elyoya. He's going to kite it away. Flash there from Myrwn when he's going to Electro Harpoon. And even though he overheats, his autos do a lot of damage. Carzzy as well. 3 members with immense amounts of burst. Jojo will snag the kill as Naak Nako gets taken out. Meanwhile, Supa is going to die. Aqua Prison on top as well. The encore pretty good as he flashes over the wall. It's going to be match of flash. A Vault Breaker in and Supa's still dead. Mid-turret, retribution here for Vitality, but top is under fire. The minion wave is going. They won't even get mid on Vitality's side. He's going to get the smite down. Good Aqua Prism. Flash Frost as well. The stuns galore on Alvaro. He gets bursted down. Crystallized as well. Stuck in the glacial storm. Flash forward, Naak Nako. Sneaky with the bird.
It's more about like finding people in off on their own like this, where they're maybe in transition or overextended.
All right, Dagda says it, and here it comes. Miasma saves time, but a flash, cease and desist. There's Alvaro to help out as well, but the bonk back and encore onto 2 members. Arrow to slow the play down. A petrifying gaze onto Lyncas. He's down. 1 Fang, and now another makes twin. As Jojo looks for the chase. A TP coming in. Myrwn flashes as well. Naak Nako cornered Pierce, but Humanoid as well. Scout of the week saves him. He is alive. He builds the range. He finds some space. Supa comes up. Aqua Prison dodged away. Here's Carzzy with a big bonk. Myrwn gets the slow down, but a wall in the way again. The Anivia Valley once more. Aqua Prison. Dragon goes down, but Myrwn is dead. Here comes Lyncas, but his ulti not yet available. Scout of the week from Humanoid is a dream, but he will not find the angle.
But Anivia completely nullifies that by just walling you out. So greedy by Myrwn gets caught out, but still, Dragon secured by MKOI.
Arrow, True Shot Barrage going to follow up, but an encore. Naak Nako has to flash away. There's the Wukong Cyclone. Finally, Elyoya finds the bird going into the egg. It's a win so far. Cyclone denies and petrifying against Lyncas. Caught in his traps again, but Scout of the week. A 2-man. Lyncas pulls off the ulti before he dies. As Carzzy tries to fire, but MKOI have shields for days. Elyoya with the chase to Jojo at the front line. The twin Fang, the noxious blast. MKOI won't stop here. Scout of the week again buys some space. They're trying to play it slow though. They get over the wall, but Baron is still leashed. Elyoya holds on to the leash. Crystallized good for Jojo, but even though Naak Nako's doing good damage, Lyncas needs to get back in there. They leash the Baron to steal it. No! Elyoya sneaks it out from his hands. Aqua Prison good cease and desist, while Myrwn cooks him alive. Vitality started it, and MKOI made damn sure well to finish it.
Every single decision comes down to smite fight 50-50.
5 seconds for the ulti, and Myrwn's going to flash him with Electro Harpoon and take Humanoid down first. There's that equalizer, back and refreshed. Vitality, a 3-man squad running for their lives, while MKOI with Baron are putting damage onto this mid lane turret.
MKOI just want to put as much damage as they can down. They have the ability to fall back towards Elder if they want to. With 45 seconds still on Humanoid.
That's gonna come here from MKOI will be so difficult to stop. They need some miracle walls, they need some miracle waves to go their way if they are to defend this.
And now you're kind of hoping for a pick, maybe Elyoya?
Play check, yeah, maybe. Cease and desist. No, not even needed. It's a Vault Breaker. GA taken away. The arrow flies through again. Humanoid, he's angled great. He found Alvaro, and he can unleash hell. It's a kill for Vitality. Elyoya goes back in and gets the Elder execute. A 1-for-1, but Supa now flashes forward. Wants revenge, but Naak Nako stunned him in place while Myrwn comes in from an angle. A Vault Breaker to stop that, but Myrwn still runs forward. Ice is not enough to melt the flames. Myrwn still runs up to the turret. MKOI have 4, and they're not stopping here.
Continue the onslaught of Vitality.
They're just going to go golden. He was tanking up turret aggro, but Supa takes care of the turret for him. Inhibitor's going to drop as well. Elder's got half the cooldown left remaining. This is a game-ending Elder with MKOI still having Jojo's ulti. Supa's up soon. Nexus turret's under fire. A great opening game, but MKOI hold their resilience, hold their patience with a cease and desist. Not going to be enough for that either. Nexus is exposed, and Movistar KOI enter playoffs with a big bang.
It was clean and confident from the get-go. Shutting down Lyncas was the name of the game from MKOI, and they did just that. I think if Fleshy's unable to roam here, you can't really get Lyncas and Humanoid linked up. I think for MKOI, you're in a good spot where you do just get this bot lane to play.
Perfect execution. Shuriken flip taken in. Humanoid gets the root down under turret, tries to flash, but Jojo's there to match it. Turret will be taken on the way up, but it's first blood.
Flash is burnt, but it's MKOI kind of using the fact you got mid and pop push really effectively to just continue to keep vision and pressure.
Good journey. Three people. Tangle bombs. Pop blossom. Oh my God, Alvaro! What was that? Bullet time looking for the trade and he'll find it. But now the charge on the Supa. 3 talent strike from Lyncas. Needs to connect. Tangle bomb flush over the wall. Lyncas outplays as well. Then turns onto Alvaro, charging him down. Even though Alvaro from the monster play, Lyncas carries it back. Jojo comes in with the strike himself while Carzzy dies to a renekton. Lyncas jumps back in, but Jojo takes him down. That was just a big hand stiff from both teams.
These solo lanes from MKOI that come in and salvage this play. You see Myrwn popping and Dominus picking up Carzzy in the back, and here Jojopyun just kills Lyncas. Very clean and simple. So still a nice trade back from MKOI in general.
Turret does go down as we come back to live as well. Myrwn got that gold. Carzzy in trouble. Tangle bombs, and it is hell. This time for Carzzy. Only reason he hasn't been there, he's gone double longsword with the BF and pickaxe. He's got an inventory full of components as we go to live. It is a smite that comes down for the blue buff. Magical Journey going to be used. Fleshy needs to get out of there. Lights turn off. Pop blossom only on the one. Myrwn takes Fleshy. Well, now Lyncas comes out of the ulti and Supa takes him down. MKOI are running away with it again. Today, their early games have been on point as Jojo lands everything. Flashes the match away from the bomber. The Shuriken flip and the slice. Man, Jojo, the Kali is clean.
Nowhere on this map is safe for Vitality. Their jungle is falling apart. Their top lane is falling apart. Their mid lane is crumbling. MKOI are on a mission today.
Now Myrwn with a deep push on bot lane has the Mercs, which is really good against the Gragas and the...
Again. Naak Nako says, I will do it again. Let's pat the stats. Oi! That's my kill, Elyoya. A lot now burned. MKOI still alive. Magical Journey onto Myrwn when he runs into everyone, but it's followed up by a paranoia. Lyncas pops the ulti, but Alvaro's on the way. TP going to bring Vitality into fight, but Myrwn just won't die. He slices, dices, runs into Carzzy. No one can save his life. Even Myrwn's back to the plate as Naak Nako jumps up. Your MVP of spring is getting wiped. Shuriken flip. Jojo cares not under attack. He slices through everyone. There's Naak Nako against the wall, but Jojo's got his number again. He's bullying the man from Germany while Jojo, the Canadian, thrive.
He's just matching it and making sure that he can try and see if he can fish for something, just using his time really effectively. And it's also scaring Carzzy a lot of the times off that mid wave, which is making it even harder for him to really be able to attempt anything.
Jojo versus the world. Let's find out who wins. Into the Shroud. He's already Shuriken flip. He pops the ulti, but he gets caught up. The lights are turned off. He misses the ulti over the wall, but the rest of the game has been stellar. It is a pick for a shutdown as Naak Nako's found out in response. He gets burnt. Alvaro's dead here. I don't know what that was, but they just gave 2 shutdowns to Humanoid.
So MKOI just reminding us what they're known for. They're known for very flashy plays and a little bit of oopsies.
I just want to show you, this is where the rest of MKOI was. And this is where Alvaro was.
I'm going to point about it. I will stop the base, but at what cost?
Fair enough. Yeah, a little bit of a whoopsie there. I'm not going to lie.
I mean, Vitality needs about like 7 more of those, and then maybe they're back in the game. So
not intentional. I see 5th. I see 4th. They get good, but not good enough. And now here caught out again. I think I could say the same, the flash away, but Jojo will take a free kill on Fleshy.
Jojopyun, where is Jojopyun?
They have to go in
mid. Look at the flank here by Jojopyun.
Has to get the steal onto Alvaro. Pop blossom going to be used. He goes golden, only finds 1. Carzzy going to be used back in the pit. Meanwhile, Elyoya is still doing the dragon. Rather barren. Bullet time. Steal for Lyncas. No, it's smited down. And Myrwn will take Lyncas with him. The Baron picked up over, and that was Vitality's last chance, it feels.
I like the idea from Carzzy. Try and use that ultimate just to make sure that Baron goes low, but
Baron is being started here. They have the paranoia to turn if they want to. Alvaro can look for a couple of them
Down
here.
pretty quick. Vitality move into a choker. 3 members. Lyncas just found out. Takabal's not connecting. Humanoid behind him. Myrwn goes into the dominance, but Baron's still going down and taking Pop Blossom. Going to find the mark only onto 1, but a paranoia will fly through in the meantime. Myrwn goes in. Tepid fake flash away from by Elyoya, and he'll take Carzzy with him. Fleshy on the grand escape while Naak Nako almost died in the back of the fight. We didn't get to see this, but Humanoid with a run warp interrupted.
It's an easy push at this point for MKOI, and they want to go back as their respective team.
And they want to go back to 2025. It feels like we are repeating the Movistar KOI rise to fame. Vitality might be the first seed, but they don't have the experience like MKOI do. Elyoya's back, Alvaro's back, Jojo's kicking ass on the Akali. It is a Movistar roster moving to match point.
It's a Movistar KOI world, and Vitality were open to live in it, but they haven't been able to find that just yet.
It does feel like, again, to reiterate, mid-jungle this series from MKOI has been so on point. There's been a bit of a diffy there as Carzzy not going to get rooted back. He does sidestep, step back in. He's out of mana though. Cozy Campfire sets him up to go forward. He stands his ground to his credit, but MKOI has a better health bar. The Sonic Wave is going to connect onto Lyncas. Level 5 for Elyoya. Doesn't have the kick, but he does have the damage. Here's the wall as well. Elyoya gets slow, but Jojo comes on in, looks to poke out Carzzy. Lyncas won't get the trade kill. First blood to Elyoya's Lee Sin.
Great play from MKOI, using Jojo's advantage mid to move it down to bot lane, and
who's really the one walking up for space?
Undertow going to connect. There's a shock blast. Flashing away from Myrwn's going to be late. Second Undertow with Ragnarok in full swing. Getting that passive up. Undertow the flash to connect the blade, but Elyoya comes up for the trade. Off for grubs with TP now being shown up by MKOI. A 1-for-1. 4 members of MKOI send it all down. On a ward, it won't matter. The Featherstorm comes out. Humanoid can't walk in, gets rooted anyway, and it's an easy kill for Supa. Turret will follow as well.
Oh, but it's so beautiful what MKOI just did. They realized top lane is really difficult. We have the grubs. Look what they did. They sent 4 people bots to just pressure that tower super fast.
Apart from that, nothing else to speak of.
yeah, and I think it is heartbreaking because there was a lot of question marks about when Humanoid came across at the start of the split. At the start of the year, like what was this Vitality going to look like? And we started to see the growth. We started to see Lyncas and Fleshy really coming into their own as like homegrown Vitality talent.
But flash from Elyoya, tries to predict Carzzy. He gets on out of there, relentless pursuit, still gets knocked up. Breath of Light gives him light, and he now finds Elyoya. The space created, the teleport used by Myrwn when he wants to come in and join the fight for Vitality. Have a breath of fresh air. Didn't just come from Fleshy, it came from Carzzy kiting it out.
I mean, it's a caster blessing that finally Humanoid finds a great pick on Elyoya. He goes a little bit too deep and just dies in the CC by the Annie. Alvaro thinks he's fine to play here together with... Okay, never mind, we're already fighting.
Relentless pursuit out, but the damage enough. Featherstorm will get the kill. And Supa's on a killing spree.
Yeah. That kind of sucks.
Yeah,
that
mid-tower as well now.
Yeah, now the map is going to open up completely. It's going to be very difficult for Vitality to contest this mid-wave with the Cyrocon here.
Sidebreaker used. He's thinking about how he can send it in. He doesn't have Ghost available.
So I think it's a good call from Supa to try and keep himself topped up.
Weaver's Wall, Humanoid, seismic shove, he's right on it. He goes through the unraveled earth, so he's stunned up, and that's an easy kill over to Supa again. Alvaro is the delivery boy, and Supa has a subscription.
I mean, Alvaro on these engaged champions just looks so alive on the map. He's
and the Carzzy though, culling, root up. We pause there. He's alive, Finn, you are right.
Yeah.
And sustaining the Storm Rage Surge did quite a lot of work as Weaver's Wall turns the play. He turns his head and finds another angle. Weaver's Wall now down as Lyncas has to get out and flashes again.
Then suddenly Vitality tried to walk up and contest it, but I see Myrwn's ult is down. I imagine he just found a pick somehow onto Carzzy, and now they extended that pick into more flashes mid, and now the Baron is actually secured by MKOI.
Wow. We're looking at a sweep, gentlemen. We are looking at a 3-0 from our 4th seed against what was presumably one of our best
Humanoid.
teams. As Humanoid's going to face check and get punished. Dragon's going to be taken down, but now Vitality got to get the hell out of this bottom side of the map. MKOI are coming, and like sharks, their jaws are ready with Lyncas getting flicked up, sent back. The teeth have bitten into the flesh, and MKOI are doing the due diligence to seal the job and finish off this series.
It's gonna to be a slow burn here for MKOI as the flash goes out.
Oh, Jojo's reaction time to go golden, though. Sensational flash seismic shot doesn't connect for Carzzy. Out with the culling. Jojo's going to match him with a threat of volley, but Myrwn about to come on in. Auto, tail of arrows, breath of light, but the ulti onto Humanoid. Wait for the Q, the knock up Alvaro. They send it in. MKOI back on top. Top three indeed. We doubted them in the regular season, but Vitality have been wiped. This was our #1 seed, and MKOI have just 3-0'd them. Supa, Jojo, Elyoya, Myrwn, and Alvaro. The 5 stay alive, thrive, and override our #1 seed of spring. MKOI are right back where they were in 2025 with a date against G2 in the upper bracket for MSI.
You can discount them, but you can never really count them out. The individual talent on this roster is just so sublime. The power presence, like the presence all of their laners have, and the ability to take over a game is just unmatched by the other teams in our league.
MKOI are back. What an insane performance. Vitality chose MKOI, thinking they were the weaker link.
A lot of people did.
And it's not even a little. MKOI look insane right now.
And that makes tomorrow that much more exciting.